Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on Toned In Entertainment, where I talk everything from wrestling to movies, video games to Funko Pops. And today I'm talking comics. Today I'm discussing issue number 4 of The Wonder Twins. Issue 4 starts off inside Morris High School at a science fair, where we get a look at Jaina and her new friend Polly showing off their projects. Polly's project focuses around the internet. Jaina's project is a flashlight that can run entirely on solar energy. We see Zan, who's just hanging around the science fair with his buddy Gleek when he gets hit on by a classmate. This young lady tells Zan that she loves a man that speaks his mind. Jaina begins packing up from the science fair, a little bummed out. She thought the fair would be crawling with available bachelors. As she's cleaning up, she accidentally knocks her science fair flashlight to the ground. A smooth talker named Red swoops in and proceeds to invite Jaina out for a get-together he's attending that evening. Jaina pleads with Polly to go with her to this get-together so she won't feel awkward. Coming down the hallway with some serious pep in his step is Zan, who's all excited for his date he scored later that evening. Polly takes off on her own, still contemplating if she's going to join Jaina later that night. Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice, Superman tells the Wonder Twins to take the night off from work, as word has gotten around that the Legion of Doom are having a mixer later that night, and there's not expected to be any crime tonight since they will all be out enjoying the evening. You know, one of the things I really love about this Wonder Twins comic is it does not take itself seriously at all. We now get a conversation between Polly and her dad, Philo. Polly is feeling down, but her dad talks her into going out and meeting up with her friend and having some fun tonight while he heads out for work. Now at the Legion of Doom's mixer, I love the fact that they have a planned night out of not committing any crimes to enjoy a party. You see a variety of villains. The Scarecrow is trying out a new kiwi-scented gas here. The Scrambler and Lilo are hanging out, and the Scrambler asks Lilo how he's stuck working for Lex. He proceeds to tell him that he's in way too much debt to Lex and is doing everything to protect his daughter. Jaina has decided to show up at the get-together that Red had invited her to, only to realize that it's a Legion of Doom's mixer and that he's a supervillain in training going by the name of Red Flag. Polly has accompanied Jaina to the get-together, and of course she sees that her dad is still involved with Lex. And of course, you guessed it, Polly does not take this well, telling her dad how could she still be involved with the group that was responsible for her mother's death. Now we cut to an Italian restaurant where Zan is out on his date laying on the charm. The dinner goes well for Zan, and he continues with his date with a trip to the movies. Now here's where things get a little weird for one of our Wonder Twins. At the theater, Zan's date sees her ex-boyfriend. She asks Zan for a minute to go and talk with him. They then go into the theater when suddenly Zan's date's ex comes walking over. She asks Zan if he minds if her ex joined him. As Zan is thoroughly entertained by the movie, it appears this young lady and her ex are about to get back together. Now meanwhile, on Jaina's date, to add to the fact that Jaina's date Red is auditioning for the Legion of Doom, he's also a jerk to other people and very egotistical. Needless to say, Jaina is not really having the time of her life. As Jaina and Red are walking down the street, they see Zan walking all cheerfully. She asks Zan how his date went, and he proceeds to tell them it went good. Now Zan says goodbye to Jaina and fist bumps her, which accidentally activates her power, where Red sees that Jaina just might be more than just a normal girl. Well, that does it for issue number 4 of The Wonder Twins. If you haven't seen my previous videos, I've also done discussions on numbers 1 through 3. Now, from what my comic book store told me, they told me that The Wonder Twins is only going to be a 6-issue series, which is kind of disappointing because I'm really enjoying this series. So, guys, make sure you subscribe here to Toned In Entertainment for discussions on issues number 5 and 6.